Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Chicago Sky. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, and you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Now here's Sheldon, guarded by Davis. Miles, and good as it snugs right down through the net. Outside Evans. Rebound Dallas.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Pass to Reese. Over Segrist. And she can't stop the run as that misses. To the paint. Sheldon. Outside Agumbawale. They get the rebound. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
4 straight misses to start the game. Not looking good for them.
Pass to Sheldon. And here's Brown. The kick out to Agumbawale. Miles. She's covered by Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Reese. So much excitement around this rookie class, including 6'3" Angel Reese. Good luck keeping her off the boards.
Lots of people excited about Angel Reese. We don't normally see rookies come into the league with elite skill, but Reese already might be the best rebounder in the entire league. She set a college record with 34 double-doubles in a single season, winning a national title that year as well, back in 2023.
And that one's going against Cardoso. That is her first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Brown sets a screen to the inside.
Impressive defense from Cardoso there. Her presence definitely helped alter that shot.
Buries the long-range jumper.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Dallas leading. Agumbawale with it. She's picked up by Reese. And Evans picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played. In this first quarter. Outside Agumbawale. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Outside Reese. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
Kalani Brown picks one up.
Well, with Angel's ability to get points in the paint, defenders are kind of forced to body her up.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success. In the Motor City, but then they moved to Tulsa in 2011 and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Evans showing the quick release, had to get it away before the deep can get her.
Segrist outside.
That one's off, still out of sync. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
The 15-footer, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Great open look there. Chicago trailing here. Evans, guarded now by Agundawale. Reese, no good. Here's the Wings with the ball. Miles, guarded by Davis. Miles, it's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4. Outside Evans. Pass to Allen. Shoots a 3. Brown grabs the board. And here's Sheldon. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Up top, Agunbowale.
Stolen by Reese.
And here we go, the sky fast break. Chalk up 2 right there.
Just so tough inside. It's so hard to throw Reese off balance, even when there's contact.
Count that one.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Evans. Allen.
Reese, covered by Segrist.
Gets it to go from downtown.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Agunbowale from long range. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Sheldon.
Shot clock at 6. Brown. Agunbowale from long range. That's miss number 3 for her. Now 2 for 5 from the floor.
Now Cardoso.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside Agunbowale.
Brown, covered by Cardoso.
Back to Agunbowale. Inside.
Segrist down low. She's covered by Allen. Segrist gets the bucket.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Allen. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
Tremendous instincts from Cardoso. Surveys the court and easily makes the smart pass.
Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. So we'll have a jump. Ball.
First team foul.
Pass to Brown.
Segrist.
Brown with it.
Covered by Cardoso.
Allen with the steal. Fast break Chicago.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
And the basket by Cardoso.
Well, we see this night in and night out. Cardoso being powerful inside.
Here's the Wings with the ball. 3-point lead.
Sheldon, guarded by Davis. Brown sets a screen. Stolen by Camila Cardoso.
This one for 3. And it's Dana Evans with the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
And that's a foul called on Allen.
Team foul.
That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago on D.
Segrist right side.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far. Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky. Well, you know, she's just going to keep burying those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Dallas with the ball. It's a three-point game. And it's Kuia missing. Pass to Banham. On the wing, Dana Evans. It's good from long range.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's out of... bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
They had the play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Onion Wade. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Sky, up by 1, and we'll return shortly. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Shoots the three. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the wings.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
Dallas trailing here. Here's Uzan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Segrist. Turner grabs the board. On offense, here the Sky. Pass to Banham. From the arc. That one's a miss. Her third shot of the game. She's made one of them.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, and gives them an identity.
Segrist outside. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper.
A natural-born scorer. Maddie Segrist has a dose for points. She's piling them up tonight.
Pass to Onion Wade. Here's Banham. Launches a three. And it's Kuia with the rebound. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Up the floor. And it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. Oh, there's nothing like a one-footer.
To the left side wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas in the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Outside Evans. Pass to Banham. Puts up a three. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Segrist misses.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Evans, defended by Lopez Seneschal.
Pass to Banham from downtown. And again, it's the... Sky from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
Uzan misses.
Chicago leading. Here's Onion Wade. Off the mark there with the three.
Here's Uzan.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
They're not settling, getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Here's Smith. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, Ryan, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Pass to Banham. Let's go with a three. The shot will not fall.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And that one's good. Kuia.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Count the basket.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete. The basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
Here's Uzan.
Off target at the rim.
Now here's Turner.
Pass to Banham.
Over Kuia.
Dallas with the rebound.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
They grab their own miss.
And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies. Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Kuia. Up top, Lopez Seneschal.
Just 5 to shoot.
And the foul call. Called on Smith. That's her first foul.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Uzan. Kuia with it. Over Evans. And
that one's good. Kuya.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Here's Cardoso. And stolen by Brown. Lopez Seneschal. Banked in off the glass. Here's Chicago now.
Outside Reese.
Evans. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Who's on misses?
This has been a brutal day for her. She still has not made one shot. Not a single one. No wonder they're struggling. You know, you look at the stat.
Parang kamukha na karakter sa WNBA. Oo nga no. Oh,
The assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Back to Cardoso.
Evans. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Here's Reese. Rebound Dallas. Lopez Seneschal outside. Missed inside. Chicago with the ball. Leading by 5.
Well, Brian, her numbers may not pop out at you, but Dana Evans is a steadying presence at the point.
Absolutely. She makes good decisions. She excels at the pick and roll. She's got a reliable floater, and she plays aggressive on-ball defense.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is her first trip to the line tonight. And so she hits the technical free throw.
And the Chicago Sky winning their first title back in 2021.
Yeah, but since then, they've lost almost all of that title team roster. They lost in the first round last year, and now they're retooling with some major draft picks this year. It's a new era for sure.
And that 2023 season for the Wings was their best season since moving to Dallas in 2016.
It was their first winning season, first playoff series one. They had a top 3 offense, played a fast pace, giving those loyal Dallas fans an exciting year. One of the most prolific scorers in college basketball history. Maddie Siegrist can score from all 3 levels. A huge reason why she went 3rd overall in the 2023 draft. She's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Davis with it. Down low. Here's Reese. Here's Cardoso. And you can count it. She'll...
Series talaga eh. Parang Jordan oh. That's nice.
Go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
At 6'7", it's really tough to stop Cardoso. She'll get that N1 pretty much every time.
The Wings trail. Miles. She's covered by Allen. Agumbawale from long range. Bangs home the trifecta.
With the ability to get off quick releases, Agumbawale can excel in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Cardoso.
On the wing, Dana Evans. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas with the ball.
Here's Sheldon. Offensive rebound.
Evans with it. Picked up by Agumbawale. Here's Cardoso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
silky smooth from Cardoso in the mid-range.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Segrist. Tries it from 16. So the whistle blows. On the shot.
Wait, hold on.
Two free throws for the contact there. And the first one at the line is good.
She's doing a much better job getting to the line here in the second quarter. She didn't have a single attempt up there in the first.
And if you need points, Segrist is a good bet to get them for you. She can be prolific out there.
Back to Reese. Over Segrist. Here's Cardoso. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Sky up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Give it out for the participants.
And now the start of the second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And one of the stories here has got to be Evans and her production today.
She is seeing the court so well tonight. She made some phenomenal passes in that first half.
Yeah, and they say that she's not the best playmaker, but hey, you could have fooled me with the way she's performing right now.
So it's Dallas now. Pass to Gumbawale for the tie. A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Fires from deep. Evans misses. Here's the break. Here's Sheldon. It counts and the foul. That one on Davis.
She's a fighter and loves to take advantage of the extra contact.
The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. In Sheldon?
And yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And really, I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be real tough. The action is so
The previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay review used so effectively and involving the coaches.
after review. The ruling on the floor stands.
Kung foul dun.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into the review process, double checking, and really it helps the game continue on.
You know, a big part of the buzz around Sheldon has always been her defense. She's an intelligent and fast defender who you can't easily escape.
Segrist outside.
Nailed from three-point land.
Dialed in from distance. Segrist proving how effective she is from downtown.
Lets it go from deep.
They get it again.
Pass to Davis.
Now here's Allen.
Davis, guarded by Davis.
Here's Sheldon.
Drops in the breakaway layup.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Chicago trailing here.
Cardoso.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Kalani Brown picks one up.
Well, Cardoso is a lot to handle for opposing defenses. That's why she gets to the line so often.
And one thing about this Chicago team, they play hard, they play with effort.
They have such a great mindset. It's a tough one. They don't give up anything easily. And that starts with their young bigs. They set the tone. If you're going to play this Sky team, you are in for a battle.
To the middle. Here's Brown. The layup missed. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Outside Reese.
Evans.
That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Well, everybody, welcome into Dana Evans' time. She has been outstanding on the offensive end.
Pass to Sheldon. Screen by Segrist.
Down low. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Now Davis.
No good on the triple. Outside Agunbawale. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Agunbawale flashes signs of both.
Pass to Davis. Drops in the tray.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Dallas leading.
Miles. She's covered by Allen.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and it comes from inside the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. And stolen by Evans. And here we go, the Sky fast break. So they take the lead.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with the triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
17-foot shot on the way. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Such a signature part of Agunbawale's game. She's hit many game winners with that exact shot.
Back to Reese. Over Segrist. Offensive rebound.
Pass to Davis. Allen. Misses the three.
Ini trouble. 1, 2, 3. Oof.
And here's Agunbawale. She's got 16. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, with how active Enrique is offensively, that three-pointer is there for her. You just can't take everything away from Enrique.
Here's Allen. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Miles. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Segrist. It's over Cardoso. Segrist misses. Cardoso with it. And here's Davis.
Ball's knocked loose. Miles, guarded by Davis.
The second half hasn't gone quite to plan for her. She only had one turnover in the first half, but that number's getting much bigger now.
Here's Evans. Chicago again missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Onyenwede. The three-pointer off the mark.
Here's Uzan.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They get it back. And she gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 free throws coming up.
With a willingness to bang and bump down low, Brown is sometimes impossible to contain.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Chicago with it. Shot to stop the run. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Here's Uzan. Sheldon outside.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Phantom.
Defended by Sheldon.
Pass to Davis. The three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
No good with the triple.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
To the paint.
Lopez Seneschal outside.
Brown. 4 on the clock.
Sheldon.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And when Sheldon is off the ball, she's always ready to catch and fire.
Jacks up a three. And she's good on the 3-ball.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shots here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point. Well, after she had a tough first half, it's been a different story since the break.
Pass to Davis. From past the arc.
It's hauled in by Uzan.
Count it. Good.
The defense, they just let her go.
Timeout,
And she'll thank him for that. I mean, she got a chance to perform not just the razzle, but the dazzle, too.
Sky Trail.
Now Cardoso.
9 points in the game. Yep.
Crossover 8. And 1.
One goes.
And this is Cardoso firmly in the zone, attacking right in the painted area.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. She's made 1, missed 2. Now here's Kuia. Defense right on her. Misses the basket. That puts her at 5 for 9 from the field. Pass to Banham. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the wing.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
It's good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
And it's Lopez Seneschal with the rebound.
she's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation. Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And a basket by Cardoso.
They're not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore, and they had a lot more attempts in the first half.
Inside, here's Kuia. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Pass to Turner. Offline with the 3. Dallas in the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lopez Seneschal. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here the Sky. The 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
A nice pass by Onyenwere, leads to the hoop.
Here's Uzan.
Pass to Kuia. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off an assist from Awak Kuia.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go into the 4th quarter.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Yeah, anything can happen, Tim. They want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process up with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
yeah, the key is just get it right.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head into the 4th quarter. It's the Wings leading by 5.
It's the 4th quarter.
Okay, 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. And it's the Wings ball. It's a 5-point game.
Here's Uzan.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Banham's shot is good.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
Here's Uzan. Lopez Seneschal outside.
Now here's Harris.
Onyenwere covering.
And it's Kuia missing.
Now here's Onyenwere.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Pass to Kuia. Harris. Onyenwere covering.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Here's Uzan.
5 to shoot. Harris. She tries for 3. Tipped away. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Lopez Seneschal.
Pass to Kuia.
Another shot.
And it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kick out is the only choice.
And here's Banham. From deep. That shot, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And the Sky making a change here.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Chicago. Number 40, Jesse Savage.
Pass to Harris. Lopez and Shaw. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Goes up again. Goes up again. And it's Kuia missing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banham. Fires for 3. No good.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other. Then her team...
Very shot.
made up. Off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
For 3. It doesn't go for her. Chicago trailing here. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Smith.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Knocked loose and stolen by Smith. Pass break Chicago. Here's Turner. Finished off the break.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Outside Agumbawale to stop the run. That's tipped.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get... up there to send shots away.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
To the paint. And the officials. Whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. So Dallas going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Agumbawale. Knocked away. 8 feet out. Miles. by Dallas.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Brown, defended by Turner.
6 to shoot. Out to the left wing. Miles. Count it from 12 feet. Chicago leading. To the middle. Smith up top. The three-pointer is on target.
Yeah, I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Pass to Brown. And that one good.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Now here's Smith. Three-pointer. And again, it's the sky from deep.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Really smart. Draw the defender out to the perimeter because inside there's just too much size for her to be effective.
Exactly. You know, if she finds her spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, her outside shot is going to be hard to block no matter who is on her.
And the foul is called. She intentionally grabbed her there for some reason.
And maybe she was trying to slow the pace down. I don't know. Strange moves one way or the other.
And the sky with some changes. Miles.
The kick out to Bukawale. Off target with the three.
Their strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Such a wide open look.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Outside of Bukawale. Brown. Over Evans. And another miss by Dallas. Takes the three.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
Outside of Bukawale. Over Evans. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
Now they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take it.
And the Wings call time here. Now here's Bukawale. He's tightly guarded.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Allen's shot is off.
I just can't understand why she continues to jack up these three-point attempts. I mean, this is not what the fans came to see. This is not what I came to see. This is not what anybody came to see.
Pass to Segrist. Stolen by Reese.
Here's Davis. From outside, off the mark. Dallas with the ball. Now Brown. Here's Bukawale. Allen with the rebound.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Davis. But they'll get another chance.
Pass to Reese.
Here's Davis. Drills it from outside.
Nice read from the forward, Angel Reese right there. She's really reliable when it comes to finding her open teammates.
Here's Bukawale. And the shot is good.
She clearly had the speed advantage there, and she used it to burn the defense for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Pass to Cardoso. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Enrique Ogunbowale drives in.
For all the success Ogunbowale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway three with the defender all over her.
I will never forget Ogunbowale blowing up in college because of her clutch tournament baskets. Those were special.
And count it. 2 points with a
Holy.
chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
That's what I call toughness. Ogunbowale takes the contact, but still connects.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside, takes the three, drains the three-pointer.
Is on 3.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Ogunbowale 25 ako. Evans. Si Evans pala eh. 27. Sheesh. Smith, Cardoso. Ang number ng Evans, 11. Lahat ng Sky meron. Yung undrafted rookie meron din. Now to the next one.